Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to the 15 best foods from around the world. Now, this list is going to be, I'm very eager to see what makes this list, because how do you judge the best food from around the world? I mean, there are so many countries, each with their own cultures, some countries with various cultures within those countries. And the amount of dishes, I mean, there must be, no exaggeration, there must be 1 million dishes in existence at least. So how do you whittle that list down to 15? It's going to be fascinating to see. I'm guessing maybe they're going to use cultural impact as a way to curate this list. Maybe the dishes that are most popular, most widely eaten, most well known. I'm not sure, but I'm eager to see what makes this list. Let's find out.
One of the best things about travelling the world is being able to try some of the most amazing food from countries around the world.
Absolutely.
This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we are sharing the 15 best foods around the world.
Okay, let's see here.
Looking for more travel tips? Make sure you hit subscribe and ring.
Guys, what do you think? Like, pick 3 dishes and see, like, write them down and see if they make the list. I reckon we're going to see, what are we going to see on this list? Probably pizza, maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe curries, like Indian food, and maybe kebabs. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Ring that notification bell. So our first favourite food from around the world is ramen from Japan. If you are eager to dive into the more luscious flavours of Asia, head to the Japanese cuisine ramen. This noodle dish can be partnered with lots of different types of meat and vegetables, but you can also find them on every corner of Japan. Now, our next favourite dish from around the world is also an Asian option. It is the hot pot in China. One of the best meals to have when in China has to be their amazing hot pot. To begin with, choose your broth. You may stick to a clear soup or go for a sesame and soy sauce black soup, or even get a spicy Sichuan broth. Next, choose your meats, seafood and veg ready to cook in the soup.
I've never had a hot pot before. I've had ramen, and I do like ramen. But would I have it on this list? I'm not sure. Would you guys?
In many Chinese restaurants around the country, you can find various different sauces for you to choose from as a dipping sauce for your food.
Knew it. Had to make the list. What is that? Oh, hold on a minute. I'm guessing that was just some B-roll. I thought pizza was actually going to be one of the things on the list. Italian food. Yeah, you have to agree.
Now, our next favourite cuisine in the world is everything Italian. I found this one really hard, guys. I could not narrow it down to my favourite Italian dish.
Tiramisu.
So everything Italian makes it to the list. Whether it is pasta, pizza, cheese or amazing coffee, make sure you taste all of the local foods when you are exploring Italy. Now, our next one is a family favourite.
Yeah, you have to agree. Grilled cheese? I have to agree with Italian food. Like, yeah, their food is delicious. I can't deny it. Just
grilled cheese in the USA. Who doesn't love a grilled cheese sandwich? This classic American sandwich became popular in the United States during the 1920s when it was prepared open-faced. Nowadays, you can find this melted goodness topped with all sorts of meats and sauces in cafes and restaurants across America. Our next favourite dish is baguettes from France. Yeah. When you think of baguettes, you obviously think of France. The long, light but crispy bread dates back to the 19th century and is a staple for visitors and residents in France.
Man, my favourite baguette combo has to be egg mayonnaise with bacon. Oh, so good.
Whilst in the country, visit the bakeries early in the morning to get a fresh stick of bread for breakfast. And the next favourite food is a close one to me, fish and chips from England. After a hopefully warm day at the British seaside, there is nothing better than tucking into a good portion of fish and chips.
With a copious amount of salt and vinegar and ketchup, and maybe a side of mushy peas.
Get yourself a battered cod or haddock, sprinkle too much salt and vinegar over your greasy chips and enjoy.
Yeah, it's a classic. Indian food, eh? This is India, right?
And the next best food around the world is a green curry from Thailand.
Yes, I agree. I was in Thailand this summer, Bangkok. Their food, oh my God. I think Thai food might be my #1 favourite food in the world. Just delicious.
One of the most amazing things about travelling in Thailand is the green Thai curry. The curry isn't as spicy as other options, but tastes delicious and is always fresh. Definitely a must in Thailand.
It's delicious.
And another favourite dish of mine is quesadillas from Mexico.
Interesting.
Everyone has their favourite Mexican dish, but nothing tops the quesadilla.
Ooh.
This simple flour or corn tortilla filled with cheese, meats and beans is a staple across the country and a must-try for travellers. Plus, it is fast becoming one of the most famous foods in the world, so you can experience it in destinations across the globe.
I've never had an authentic quesadilla. The only Mexican food I've had before, I'm ashamed to say it, is Taco Bell. Oh, actually no, hold on. I've had oh God, what's that other chain that do Chipotle? I've had Chipotle before, but yeah, I've not been to a proper Mexican restaurant. I really want to go though. Like, can you guys recommend some in New York? Because I think I might be there next month for a few days.
So our next favourite dish from around the world is pho from Vietnam. If you have visited Vietnam or seen photos of the bustling cities in Vietnam, chances are you have seen a hot steaming bowl of pho. This Vietnamese noodle soup is a comfort food for locals and a unique flavour for Western visitors. Most often served with chicken or beef broth, you can find varieties of this traditional dish all.
It looks good. This is the thing about like Asian food that I like. There's always loads of colours and it really looks inviting and delicious. You've got the beef, you've got the chili, the lemon, the noodles. Oh man.
Over the country, and no two versions will taste the same. Now our next best dish to eat around the world is paella from Spain. Originally from Valencia, this paella dish can be found across Spain and is a must-try for visitors. The national rice dish is typically served with vegetables, saffron and seafood or meat. Sometimes it can be served with chicken, rabbit or duck.
Rabbit, interesting.
Now our next favourite dish is all the way from India. It is biryani.
Yeah.
This northern Indian classic dish is
the flavour. Oh, so aromatic.
Enjoyed by many throughout the world. The rice-based dish includes spices, meats, eggs and vegetables, with some restaurants offering biryani with nuts, dried fruit or yogurt included as well.
I need food.
Now our next favourite food is a slightly more healthier option. It is the humble Greek salad from Greece. Now I am a big lover of feta cheese, so this is partly why this made it to the list, but although it is found in many places around the world, nothing beats trying a Greek salad in Athens. This traditional Greek...
Jeez, is that olive oil? It's so calorie dense, man. Oh my God, they're just pouring it on there.
Dish is not only delicious, but also healthy and is definitely worth eating when visiting Greece.
What is that?
So we have talked about some of our favourite dishes around the world, but of course we couldn't do this list without including some amazing desserts as well. So a very unique dessert that you can try whilst you're in Asia is durian. Known as the king of fruit, this stinky tropical fruit is popular across Southeast Asia and is particularly popular in Thailand. However, it gives off such a bad odour that it is often banned from trains, buses and planes.
Wow, it's banned. If any of you guys have tried this, what does it smell like if you had to describe it?
Whilst you're in Southeast Asia, try the creamy custard-like fruit in cakes, ice cream, shaved ice, or as a fritter. It is incredibly healthy for you, but also tastes pretty good as well.
Interesting. I'm so curious. I wonder if I could get some delivered here.
Now, our next popular and favourite dessert is a pavlova from New Zealand. Named after the delicate ballerina, the pavlova is the perfect summer treat dessert. With a sugary meringue topped with fruits and whipped cream, this dessert is perfect for anyone with a real sweet tooth.
I feel like I've tried a pavlova before, but I can't remember. I must have been quite young. I need to get one of these. Maybe I'll see if I can get them in the store. Ooh, that's a good looking cake. That is a cake, right?
And last but not least, our favourite type of food around the world, and this definitely is one of my favourite things to do, is afternoon tea in England. This old British tradition of having a tea between 3 and 5 p.m. has become a tourist must-do when in the UK. Yeah. Enjoy sweet and savoury mini treats along with tea, scones, jam and cream. This is one of my favourite things to do in the UK, and I would highly recommend doing it when you are visiting.
Man, my stomach is growling right now. Oh. That is such a cool looking fruit. Look at that.
Those are just our top 15 best foods around the world. Let us know what your favourite foods are in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Take care, guys. Keep eating some amazing foods around the world. Stay safe, and until next time, stay creative.
This is just eye candy. Oh my god. Some interesting choices. I probably would agree with maybe 50% of them. I definitely would have had more Indian dishes on there. I would have had maybe jollof rice from there, from West Africa. That I'm saying is probably, if not the best, it's definitely one of the top 3 best rice dishes in the world for me, jollof rice. What else would I have in there? You gotta have steak in there somewhere, like a perfectly cooked steak. But yeah, to be honest, it's hard to, like, this is the thing, it's down to personal taste. It's so subjective. What I might like, some of you guys will probably think, it's disgusting, and vice versa. So yeah, you're never gonna please everyone with this list, but I'd say this list will probably please, at least partially please, most people. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.